Well, it's September, and welcome to my little September series where I am transforming my life, currently not spending any money, and hopefully bettering myself as I create, plan, do things have just felt off. So I am trying to regroup, doing things that are good for me. Like I just finished a 25 days Pilates challenge, and honestly, I transformed my body. That has helped me so much, but I'm still feeling a bit weird. I've heard dancing is good for you. Is that true? But overall, this is the month of transformation and resetting my creative self. If I'm not feeling great, do I have to pretend like I am? It is September, and I honestly don't know how to feel. Everyone's saying lock in September. Like, I don't understand this lock in thing. I don't know where it came from, but apparently we're supposed to be locking in right now. And I feel like if you're not feeling that, I'm right there with you. So let's explore how we can redirect and regroup instead of just locking in and being motivated when we don't have the motivation. I can't believe it's the last few months of the year. It feels like this year literally flew by, and I don't know where it's gone or where any of my goals have gone or what I even want to do with myself. We'll see what I can accomplish in these last few months of the year. I'm going on a trip for like a while in October, and I don't know, I'm just trying to like enjoy life again because life is so hard. And so I'm trying to find out how to enjoy. So if you are feeling the same, let's get out of our little rut and figure out a new way to approach life and our art and design work as people who do that. And right now I have no money to spend and no money that I want to spend on kind of making my life better. Like spending money is not going to do that all the time. I mean, I think sometimes it really does, but I think right now I really just need to reassess where I'm at and kind of get out of this little rut. And I think without spending any money, how can I do that to actually change my mindset? And that's what I'm gonna do. So let's turn around our art practices together. Phase 1, I'm getting outside. I am breathing fresh air. Ring the papers. I am finally out of winter and things are feeling better. I feel like activity and trying different things that don't cost money, of course, are the key to success. They're the key to resetting my mind, getting inspired, and getting out. I want to take a little bit of a design inventory here. And I looked through the back of my cabinets and kind of reassessed what I even have because I'm not trying to buy anything new to then come up with a new idea. And all my other stuff's like digital. I'm working on my design studio, I'm working on type stuff, but I want to work on more type stuff even in my physical work as well. So I'm going to reassess what I even have so that I can kind of get re-inspired. First, I have my sewing kit, which includes like a ton of embroidery needles and things like that. So this is really helpful. I love having this, and it is where my creativity always stems from. I have a bit of fabric, kind of scrap fabric. I have this like one that's a bit shiny. I have this one that is a bit more rough, and it does have like a nice texture that maybe embroidery can work in. And then I have this fabric, which I think is great for embroidery, and I definitely want to do some lettering with this. And of course with that I need my embroidery thread. I have a lot of thread here in different colors, so hopefully I can make something happen with more of my type work so I can share more and create more. I just feel like I need this inspiration. I also have the embroidery hoop, so that's good that I have one. And I have this notebook. I'm actually so happy about this, that I have it, because I thought I only had like one hardcover smaller one, and then I only had like big. I only have like one other big notebook, but I think it's like half filled with writing. So I'm so happy about this. I think it's the perfect size, especially for my type experiments. And I'm going to be using this from now on for type work, that's for sure. I'm really excited. You know what the real tea is that I haven't haven't done like a hobby or anything recently that hasn't really pertained to my work. And sometimes when I do creative things, I feel like I have to film it and like take advantage of that moment, which is true. Like I do need to do that because it's my job, but I feel like some of my creative pursuits don't need to be documented, and some of them don't need to be like final product fulfilling type of feeling. But like reading is really good for you, and I still do feel like it is creative and it is inspirational. I think it's a really good time to get into my helpful hobbies. And since I'm not spending any money, I'm not buying anything new, I have had books sitting on my nightstand that I have not read, and I want to read them. So I'm actually going to try to finish books. I never finish books, to be honest. They take me forever. This is the one I'm on right now. I'm literally only like a quarter, not even a quarter of a way through. It's not a long book, but I am enjoying it and I want to keep reading it. I'm really bad at keeping up with this type of stuff. But this perfectly goes with not spending any money. Just use what you have. So I am picking up the books that I have and I'm going to read and actually finish them. This one is called Sirens and Muses. It's actually about an art school, and actually a friend of mine designed the cover. I will actually tag her Instagram below. She's an amazing book cover designer and she designed the cover to this book, which is so amazing. Yes, so this is called Sirens and Muses, and yeah, it's about an art college and then something happens, but I haven't even gotten to the part where something happens. I think it's like some sort of scam. Yeah, I think they like end up participating in a hoax after college, but I'm literally just at the beginning of like establishing these characters, and each chapter is kind of from a different perspective. So I'm actually very interested because it is about art and I feel like that can inspire me in my own work. And then after that, because I judge a book by its cover, I picked up this Big Swiss. I've been wanting it for so long because I love the cover, and then I heard it was a good book as well. So once I finish this one, I will read this one, and yeah, I'm obsessed with the cover designs and the type choices. Like that's my go-to when I look for books. But yeah, I'm excited about these, and I feel like I just need to focus on my brain, my mind, my mental health. And I think reading is probably going to help me focus and scroll less online. I really need to do that because right now I'm just not feeling great. And I think reading is going to be a helpful tool along this journey. And I already had them, so I don't have to buy anything. This is perfect. Okay, so it has honestly been a few days since I have last vlogged and picked up the camera. I had a rough couple of days, but we're definitely back on track with like feeling creative, doing different things, exciting outside of the box types of things that fuel my brain and kind of re-inspire me, and all for $0. So this is what I'm doing. So creating custom type. I haven't really done this in a while. I haven't really approached my type this way, but I'm trying new things. I drew this and I started this the other night and I liked it. Like I was like, okay, cool. This is like interesting and I could probably start somewhere with this. I brought it in to Illustrator and I didn't really love how it looked. The thing with this like style is that it looked a bit more like fantasy. Like it almost looked like the type for like a fantasy book cover. Like that was what I was picturing when I saw it. So yeah, it was definitely not the vibe for what I was trying to do here. As you've seen, the custom type I'm doing here is in this video. It's like for this little September series, feeling re-inspired type of videos that I want to do. So I thought it would be really fun to create something like custom made because I haven't really tried different styles. And I, of course, did this style. It didn't work. So we move on. We move into a bit more funky, a bit more free. I started building up some letters. I saw some inspiration online and thought, oh, let me like make some like curvy letters like this and start exploring what I could do with that. It was based off of the E, but then from there I created my own like vibe of letters. So the letter forms here really inspired me, and I feel like, yeah, I haven't done something like this one before, something more curvy. I did something maybe a few years ago that felt like this energy, but I definitely didn't pursue it more after that. It was like for a client and it didn't really feel like my style, but now I feel like my style can kind of be all over the place and still be me, and I'm still figuring that out. But the great thing about this is that it like got me sketching again. It got me using Illustrator again to like make fun, funky letter forms and not feel like my kind of static typeface work, which is not boring. I'm obsessed with my typeface work, but for me, like I have to be precise and perfect. I mean, that's just like the nature of creating a typeface. It has to be even, it has to be all the same, uniform, it has to be good. And it's just a lot of detail work. And for this is a lot more fun and exciting. And so it was fun to make something like for a purpose. It felt like a little passion project, like for this video series that I'm doing. So I really like that feeling. And I'm going to continue in creating more that is more passion project feeling, and again, not spending any money, using the supplies I have and just getting re-inspired with life and the magic of what I can even make, like the possibilities. I love the magic of possibilities. I love this concept. So hopefully you enjoyed the little type customization and creation, and we just had a lot of fun here, and I think we can continue that momentum of energy into other things. I'm trying a new project now. I'm deciding to do more type work with sewing and more fabric work, and I feel like the direction I'm taking type, it really belongs in my artistic process to do it this way. I am really excited about this, but honestly, what a challenge for myself. I am such a perfectionist, and I'm actually not that great at embroidery. I want to get better, and so this is the challenge to me. I tried to be outside a bit for this, got way too hot, way too crazy, so I brought it back inside and started completing this. I split the thread in half so it was a bit easier to work with, and overall this was just a fun little project. Look how pretty! This was actually very fun and again therapeutic. I feel like I need to figure out the types of artwork and craft work that feels therapeutic. Unfortunately, sometimes I feel like when I film things, I get a bit overstimulated. So some things need to be done off camera, I think, and then I can just share them so that I can kind of have that peace of mind. But I also do love showing you like the process, especially if I'm doing something new. Like I love showing you the process. It's just that like yesterday felt like really hot, and then it was like messy in here, and then it started stressing me out. So like there's just those factors. It's not just the filming. It's not like I'm like stressed by filming. I love filming. But anyway, that is how that turned out, and I'm excited to just share it and post it. Like I just want to be doing more with my hands and my mind, and it just feels so good to have this practice. The thing is, full transparency, like I just haven't really felt happy lately. And that's me being like so vulnerable right now, but like I have just been unhappy lately. And it's a lot of different factors. Sometimes I feel like maybe in your life, like you feel like one thing is kind of going wrong. I mean, that's kind of just the nature of life. Like we're all dealing with our own things, but usually it's like one thing at a time. Like, oh, something's going wrong in my career, or maybe your friendships don't feel right or something. I currently feel like nothing is really going right and nothing's really clicking, and that's my problem right now. And so I've just been feeling kind of down about myself and just my current circumstances, especially right now too, because I'm in a place where I'm trying to save money. I mean, I'm going on a trip soon, so trying to like put that money aside and save that, but then also like not really having the right income that I want, not having the right responses in my work that I want, and not having friendship stuff that I want in life and that I need. And there's just a lot to it. Not really trying to be like vague at all. I'm just saying like everything's kind of off right now. And I'm determined to put it back together this September, especially because I love this month and I love this time, and I have the trip coming up. Like I have things to look forward to. It's just like nothing's felt right leading up to it. Even in this last week, like it was kind of rough. I had some ups and downs, but like if I think about the work I've done, like it was so fun and creative. I was creating that custom type. I was making some fun things and like getting off the computer sometimes too, which is nice. And on top of that, not spending any money, especially to create my art. And I feel like I hold myself back so easily from that, thinking like I don't have enough to do what I want to do. Like I still want a cork board. I'm still taping things up against the wall. But these things take time. Yes, buying a cork board takes time if you're trying to save money. So I'm right there with you. I feel like I'm still in like the starving artist phase of my career, and that's okay. Like at least now I have a vision and a goal, and I think I get impatient now that I have a clear vision and goal. And now I'm like, it needs to happen now. But it takes time. Good things take time. I just feel like using this month to document my process, my artistic process, what I'm going through, and talking to you like a diary, because being self-employed is not for the weak, and having to deal with finances and also creative practice and also passion projects and juggling what you need to get done and what you want to get done. And I am right there. Like, I know what it's like. And so I'm here to talk and to vent on camera. And hopefully you guys can like relate and be excited by what I'm working on as well. Maybe it can inspire you. And I'm just happy to be here this September, happy to have made it to a new September because I'm turning 29 at the end of this month. That's crazy. I can't believe this is my life sometimes. Like, there are so many parts of my life that are so blessed and so amazing. And I'm just going through a little bit of a rough patch, I guess. But I'll get there, and you will too. Trust me. And if you like this video, please give it a like. It really helps my channel when you guys like and comment. I know I say this, but YouTube just doesn't like recommending me, so liking and commenting is like the best way to engage. It's free, it's easy. Hitting subscribe, free and easy. And I'll see you in the next video for September. There will be more of this coming your way. I'll see you soon.